many people here know what corporations are afraid of? What is a corporation afraid of?
The truth.
Love. Forget the truth. Because the truth is the truth today and tomorrow's a lie. They're afraid of love because love connects us, love brings us together, love unites us. Because a corporation cannot love. But what scares the living hell out of them? Self-love. Because when you have self-love, you have self-care. And when you have self-care, then you are involved in the most powerful health-care on this planet. How many people actually do self-care? I'm telling you right now, that's about it. Because I'm going to say something here. You're into emergency care. Even if you're into natural health care, you're into emergency care. You're into emergency care. How many people here just pile it up until they feel like crap, and then they do the deep cleanse? Where's the love? I'll tell you where the love is. The love is right here, right now. Until you learn to write this down or put it in your head, because it's the most important thing I'm going to say today. Until you're ready to honor yourself, respect yourself, protect yourself, and love yourself more than anybody else or anything else on this planet, you will never rise to your full potential. You will never know the day that I woke up and I realized, okay, that I didn't have to pray to God anymore, because I am a piece of Him. And I'm not telling you that I don't pray to Him. I'm telling Him that I just thank Him every day for allowing me to exist. You know what? If you knew me, you would know that somebody could die in my family today and I would still have a smile on my face because I'm existing, and knowing that they're still existing, because guess what? Energy never dies, it just changes shape. The mind maze. Listen to me. The mind maze is something that exists. And the mind maze is created by corporations, and it's gotten into your minds, and it's gotten into your hearts, and it's gotten into your homes. How many people here play love ransom? How many people here want to give to their families everything, but they're scared to give to their families because they hold back? Well, that's what corporations do. They hold back. They pretend that they're going to put the carrot in front of you, and then they pull it away. That's what they've done to my parents, Ty's parents. My uncle just died. He said, Darrell, I don't want to ride 2 horses. I love you. He even edited my book, but he still did chemotherapy, because guess what? Are you ready for this? There are no bad people or evil people on this planet. There are bad belief systems. Bad belief systems. Bad belief systems. Listen, I love everybody. I love everybody. I practice loving everybody every day. And I'll tell you why. Because I gotta love my body and I gotta love everybody. But it doesn't mean I want to hang around with everybody. Because I'm going to tell you something right now, the matrix is going to fall. If we could get one hero in every family, one hero in every family that knows who they are and to rise up above. Listen, I know people here that run organizations that are still crapping their pants because they haven't found themselves yet. And because they were put down when they were young. The mind maze. Look at it. How do I find my heart? You know what? What happens? You come onto this planet, and from 0 to 7, that's called the imprint stage. And what happens then? Everything that your parents do and everything they say, you take in because, oh my God, that's right, they're your gods. And you know what? Parents are dysfunctional. The worst thing for children is parents. Let me tell you, this is the God's truth. You know what? I sat all my kids down 10 years, 15 years ago, I can't remember right now. And I said, listen, I want you to understand something. Please forgive me. I have taught you a lot of dysfunctional things. I've taught you some good things, but mostly dysfunctional. And every time that you feel pain emotionally and physically, give me a call because I taught you how to do that. Let yourself off the hook right now for the rest of your life. And if there's somebody in your family that puts you up on the hook or tries to shame you or give you guilt, give them a hug or just get up there, just say, draw the line and say, I love you. But we are changing this relationship or I am changing you. Out for a new model. Okay, what's the main difference between us and every other species on this planet? Is God said, I am going to give you the ability to think. And I'm telling you right now, it is very rare that I find somebody thinking. Most people are on autopilot. That's why you only have 5% joy and not 95% joy all day. You know, you can believe it or not believe it, but I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal. I don't care what you say. I will take nothing personal from you, okay? I know who I am. Are you kidding me? I was created by God. I need everything.
Woo!
And I'm not putting a show on because I live like this. So just remember something. If you don't want to think anymore, then you can be part of the herd and then you're going to the butcher. Because that is the only difference. Okay. So help me, if Ttac comes up here and drags me off the stage, I want you all to gang up on him. I said, Ttac, listen to me. He said, Darrell, you've got 45 minutes. I said, Ttac, every lecture I do in my contract, I have to have a 45-minute warning. Oh, over here, okay. All right, okay, so what you focus on, you attract. Let me tell you something. These masters of manipulation, they've got these chocolate bar stands in every store and every place in my city. I can't go anywhere without them, okay? So here it is. So now, here's a chocolate bar, okay? Anybody got a sugar addiction out there? I'll leave it right here. You can just grab it later. Now listen, here's the deal. So what they want to do, okay, what they want to do is they want you to feel guilty. They want to guilt you into buying the chocolate bar that causes the cancer.
Yep.
You understand this? And I guarantee you, I know you're all on the ball, but I guarantee you that if you're not thinking, you'll walk in and you'll buy a chocolate bar. And when you buy a chocolate bar like this, or you even buy a chocolate bar or a GMO product, you know that you're not thinking. You know that you're part of the herd. There's no more excuses. Well, you know what? We're going over to my mother's, and you know what? She always makes that, and I'm just going to eat it. Yeah. Well, why honor yourself now? You have never done it. She never honored herself, so you're not going to honor yourself. So now you're going to teach your kids not to honor themselves. So we're going to dishonor ourselves? Let me tell you something. And you know, I love you all, but you know what? I'm tired of fighting cancer. I want to love my body. I'm tired of fighting cancer for my patients. I want to love their body. I want to teach them to love their body. I want them to know something, that cancer is just a symptom of them not really truly knowing that they were created by God and they don't have to be down on their knees and beg for anything. You know what? Get off your knees.
Woo!
So, anyway. So we want to raise money for breast cancer. For one thing, we know the money's not even getting there. Out of $3, there's not even 3 cents getting there. And then if it did go somewhere, it's just feeding that corporation that has no blood, no heart, no feeling. It's a chop shop. And then we take a look at women. Man, so God created man. He did a pretty good job. And then he created a woman. That woman brings life into this world. And when we go out and we eat, us men, and we take our women, and we burp and fart after a meal, and they get nauseous and sick, it's because they have all these bells and whistles because they're supposed to bring life into this world, and then we think they're neurotic, psychotic, so because man manipulates, we drug the living crap out of them, and we make them into a commodity. The reason why women take most of the Valium, okay, and take most of the painkillers is because they bring life into the world, and all these alarms and systems are going off. And that is a protection device. So anyways, hey, so the average person is 10 to 20 pounds overweight. Right? 10 to 20 pounds overweight. Why? Because when they pick up something to eat, right, they don't say, does this vibrate high? Will this bring life into me? Will this nourish me? Is this something that God would have grown? Okay, so now, the next thing is physical and then the emotional. I've never liked you. Now, if that even were to bother you, you would know you don't have self-love. Because you have to understand something. Everybody's dysfunctional. And as soon as you know that dysfunctional beliefs make them how they are, you don't have to hate them anymore. Because guess what? We all, you ready for this? We all came down here exactly the same, spirits of God. And then when we got here, we had different parents and different lives, and we did different things, and we got different beliefs. And then those beliefs made us like we are. Oh, you know what? I've never liked her either. Are you kidding me? She's got different beliefs. I love her. Somebody said to me something yesterday. They said, you know what? At this health lecture, why is Ty Bollinger selling so much health products? He must be in it for the money. And I just went,
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? I said, you know what? Take that conversation and please just lovingly leave me. So anyways, okay, so you know what? So now we're 10 to 20 pounds overweight. Now, why are we 10 to 20 pounds overweight? Because somebody says something to us and we can't digest it. Because we're emotionally broke because we haven't learned self-love yet. Because when you have self-love, there's an invisible shield that just says, that's their program. So, you know, we don't have to get angry anymore. It's just their program. So now you take that in, that emotion, and you can't digest it. So what does it do? It creates toxins. It creates acidity. So we know that toxins and acidity are the main reason why we get fat. Because we need the fat, because the fat is away from the vital organs, and we're going to be storing the toxins emotionally and chemically until we self-love and we drop that load. Open up your heart and fly.